Mark Underwood. I'm Managing Director at Driving Plus. Driving Plus is a specialist on-site driving division of the Staffline Group. We're fortunate to be part of Staffline Group because as a group we've experienced such phenomenal growth over a sustained period of time that it gives us a great advantage when it comes to recruiting, attracting and then retaining the best talent in the market. We're currently operating at 40 customer sites and they're supported by 6 regional operating centres. So we've got a national network currently, but we've also got appetite from existing customers to make further rationalisations to their supply chain, which they've already kind of signposted to us that there's then opportunity for us to continue to grow at the rate we have been the last couple of years. So this first half of this year we've picked up 8 new sites, taking our total number of drivers on a weekly basis to circa 3,000 a day from a pool of about 15,000 drivers. So, you know, I think we'll continue to grow at that rate for the next 2, maybe 3 years. On a day-to-day basis, we're responsible for, first and foremost, the fulfilment of the customer's requirements. So typically speaking, most customers rely more and more now on agency workforce to supplement peak trading periods. So beyond then fulfilment, we'd look at things like driver performance while they're working on site, and then we'd also look into how our drivers can be more cost effective and produce better results for our customer in areas such as wear and tear, miles per gallon, keeping them legal with compliance and things like infringement management. We're in a fortunate position that we've been able to attract some of the best talent in the market. Examples are, we have a very healthy complement of people with recruitment industry experience, people like Tim Southam, Gary Saville, 15 years plus recruitment experience, complemented by people at regional manager and contract manager level that have typically come from some recruitment, but also some people have then come from a transport or logistics background, so really understand the customer's issues.
My name's Gary Saville, I'm Operations Director for Driving Plus. I work within the driving division, looking after notable accounts. After canvassing opinion from our clients on what actually they require from a service level, it became clear that safety, compliance and driver standards were key, not as sort of historically it's really been driven around pure driver fulfilment. And after these conversations it became clear to sort of my colleagues that there was an opening for a dedicated driver training division, and we have 7 dedicated DDA assessors based here. They focus on the assessment and the training of the drivers. They focus on a defensive driver training, which is partly classroom based, and likewise partly out on the minibus, going through hazards and training the guys and to be constantly sort of looking and improving their standards and visual sort of approach to the driving. Our business model is based on site with our clients, really understanding their operations. While we're on site, we utilise technology, mainly Globo Fleet, which allows our drivers to dip their card before the start of their shift. That then allows us to review in real time their performance of the shift that they've done previously. That then orchestrates a conversation with those drivers. Now, there's 3 key factors that we will concentrate on, whether it be idling, whether it be harsh braking, whether it be revving, which are all huge areas of our clients' sort of focus. What we do is, because it's real time, it allows us to really focus hard on that driver's performance and what they've done previously and try and raise the bar as much as the shift that they're actually going on to. That allows us to then look on a more monthly basis how that we can increase performance. It allows us far more proactive conversations with our clients, and we're getting away from just a pure fulfilment conversation. In terms of the performance, it lets us consistently measure our drivers' performance and also quite clearly show back to our clients how that we are consistently raising the bar and putting in new strategies in order to be able to do that based on the performance of our drivers.
My name's Tim Southam, I'm the Operations Director for Driving Plus. Our business model is to ensure that we have people on site with every one of our customers across the country. The value for that within our business is that we then become embedded within our client's business. We can attend daily operational briefings, meetings, be part of the planning process, so that we can then ensure that our clients have a 7-day, 14-day advanced view of where our resource is, so that we can then shift and move that resource if required to ensure that we meet our customers' needs. The three areas that we focus in on are our on-site teams. So our on-site teams work with our existing drivers to promote the roles that we're looking to recruit for. And they do that through gaining new driver referrals that are friends of existing drivers. Secondly, we have 6 strategically placed resourcing centres across the country. Their primary role and focus is to support the on-site contract managers to make sure that from a daily, weekly, monthly sit down and review perspective, we can supply new drivers into their business. And thirdly, we have invested significantly in software that allows us to actively engage with drivers that are browsing online. We work collaboratively with our customers. We engage with them. We're very close to them so that we understand what our customers need.
Eleni Praki, I'm a Senior Contract Manager for Driving Plus. So when we first came onto site, it was difficult to try and build the relationship with the client, because they were used to the previous agencies that they'd had encounters with, where they felt like there wasn't much honesty or they couldn't kind of rely on them. So over the first month, my time was mainly just spent building a relationship and gaining trust from them. The brilliant part is that yes, we've got Driving Plus on site, yes, we've got the client, but if you ask the client, it's just one team.
People talk a lot about added value. I don't see much of it. I think the majority of our competitors are still focused on having a slick sales team, winning a bit of business, and then fulfilling the customer's requirements. Most of the customers we're growing with organically currently is off the strength of outperforming other competitors that they also use in their network. So, we're targeting things like telematics, but then we can see tangible results. So we're able to evidence our depots significantly outperforming competitors and giving our end customer a competitive advantage as a result of it.